Start time is 8:01. Let's begin. We're going to jump in right away. I have nothing else to track. There's nothing else. So at this moment, we are just going to track Globex high and low, which it looks to be opened with a gap down. I'm not sure if that's contractual. It is not contractual. So that means for some odd reason, there's a huge gap that has not been filled, which is a big deal. This is a big deal, actually. I would suspect it would go up. This looks like a monster of a Globex high and low session. This looks huge. Holy shit, 276. I gotta look at those stats. Globex range, the overnight range is 276. It's not even 8:30 yet. What that means is these types of days only happen about less than 15% of the time. And during that time, one side breaks 80% of the time. So only one side breaks 80% of the time. 4% of the time, none of them break. Either this red line or that red line, none of them break. Only 4% of the time. So let's count that out. 80%, one side will break. One side will break and stay broken. Meaning the other side won't break. 16% of the time, both sides will break, the high and the low. That's more rare. That's way more rare. So I would count that whichever side breaks, that will be the only broken side. I would count that one side will break. So if it's hanging out still, we can guarantee, or we can assume that one side will break. That's where I'm at. Let's go to look at the weekly chart. Oh my goodness, the weekly looks... Oh! And a comeback bar on the monthly. This thing looks recklessly down. Buying puts would probably be a good idea. Because I don't know where to put my stop exactly. I mean, you can throw your stop at the high. I can't do it outright. That's just not the way I trade. But higher time frame, I would be like, all right, this thing seems to be heading south. I'm just going to listen to the chart. Listen to the chart. I wouldn't fight it. I mean, it looks south to me. So that's what it looks like. Daily chart. It's falling. Is there anything underneath this? Any zone underneath here? Not quite, no. Not quite. This looks bad. And it just looks bad. It's just very bearish. I don't know why I didn't see that, but yeah, actually this doesn't look bad down here. This whole area, which has already been crossed. Let's see that on the 480. Is that split? It is that split. It's not a bad spot, actually. Not a bad spot down there, but it's a long ways off. So what's going to happen? I mean, this day hasn't begun, first of all, but the overnight session is just completely one direction. It's one direction. Things can still slide in one direction, but right now this is just bearish. I don't know. I mean, the smaller time frames does look bullish. Oh, there we go. But when is this going to be chopped down? If anything, I'd be looking for shorts. Yeah, I would be looking for shorts. I think that's a good short right now, actually. Not necessarily going to work forever, but I think it would provide a bounce downwards. Remember, this is the pre-market. I try not to hold my pre-market trades past market open because anything can happen at market open. So basically, I look forward to the pre-market because I don't have to hold my targets for so long. I can go back to my old ways of just 1-to-1 because I don't have much time. before 8:30. So it's a little bit of a bounce. It could be the bottom for the pre-market. It could be. It could be. As far as the day goes, certainly the market closed up here was a big day. Was a big part of it. I can't believe. I mean, this thing went way down. Just imagine holding contracts from up here overnight. Wake up to huge profit. And I can understand that if the people want to buy at market open. So the weekly looks like a 2-bar bubbling downwards, protected free space of 2. Monthly looks like a comeback bar at the end of trend. Generally, those get protected, and that's what we saw. That's what we saw. We saw them get protected. We saw this thing go up, come down. Nope, we don't want to go more. And it goes up, and that was just a fake. That was just a fake. So for the monthly, like, oh, it's going to break lower, pops up, and then hits the low and tanks. This thing is tanking. This generally means that this monthly bar will continue red until it meets demand, which would be down here. But I would look on the smaller time frames. Let's say the weekly. Okay, where's the next demand? It really is down here. Daily. It really is down here. So it can go all the way down to 150s. In my opinion. There is a small zone here, down here, that I nitpicked out, but I'm not sure if it's going to have everything. I'm not sure if it's going to change trend. It's a decent little zone, but I'm not sure if it'll change trend. It makes more sense to go all the way down to 150s here. This is where it starts. In my opinion, that's where it can go. But that's longer term. I'm not long term, so I got to figure out any small setups that I'm after. So this split is working really well. This little holding split. I was expecting it to go down a little bit more and then pop up maybe. I was thinking that this thing is just going to keep rallying. So let's just leave it be. Leave it be. It's a good little bottom. I think this will be the bottom. 8:30 bottom. I think this will be the bottom for the pre-market at least. So if it goes down at all into this protecting extreme zone right here, I'd be long. There's a chance actually I would want to hold that till 8:30. I would. Don't speak to me this way. Don't ever let me say. Don't leave me again. Don't leave me again. Nice. All my data's in there. Is it puts and calls in there? Calls are in there too. Okay. So what I'm doing is looking at DJT, the symbol DJT, which is Trump's thing, Truth Social or whatever, I don't know. But I'm looking for any unusual activity right before the assassination attempt. So I'm gathering all the data from options. I'm not going to look at anything else but options. So, but I gathered that, and I'm going to read this thing, and then I print it out into a spreadsheet. But I'm going to look at if there's any unusual put buying, like volume increasing with the puts right before it happens. And I'm looking at all expirations. Well, not all, but like up until the Christmas. I'm looking at from the Friday just before, because no one would if they knew it was going to happen on Saturday, they wouldn't have option. They wouldn't buy options expiring on Friday, because then the options would expire before the event, which makes zero sense. But I included that expiration just in case I see something. I don't know. But then all the expirations until December, because if I was in the know, I would probably spread it out. I probably wouldn't select one option. I'd probably spread that thing out. Probably scatter about the same strikes depending on the bid-ask spread. And I would just try to find deals and spread out my campaign of buying puts, because basically without Trump, this stock's done. So I can understand that. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to try to think like they would think. And so basically I'm seeing historical option snapshots of the option chain on Friday before election, on Thursday before the shooting, on Thursday, on Wednesday, on Tuesday, on Monday, and all the way back. Wait. Yeah, I have. Oh, I don't even know my start date on that. I actually need to know my start date on that. Hold on. DJT data. Data date is July 22nd. Okay, I gotta delete that. It's not just July 22nd. July 22nd. I don't know why that is. I think I'm gonna have to delete that and run it real quick. I'm just gonna delete the table, and we'll replace it with. I don't know what this date is. Truly, I don't know what this date is. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe July. So it happened on the 13th. Let's do the 1st, July 1st. I don't exactly know. I haven't done this for a while. Let's run it. And why is it 204? Not sure why 204 is popping up there. Print all data. There's no data in there. Yeah, DJT's in. Whatever. This is the cut calls, and then I'll just do puts later. That'll run for a while. All right. Daily's just straight down. It makes sense to just continue trend. If I was a novice, I'd probably want to be buying. If I was a novice. Bro, I am a novice. What am I talking about? I'm still a novice. What do you have to show for yourself? I'm break even this month, and I've only been negative, so I'm still a novice. But in my novice little brain, I think I'd be buying if I was more novice than I am. I'm down with buying short term. That's fine. Very short term. So I don't know if we're going to have a pre-market trade. It looks like this thing's going to rally. In the 8:30 open, I actually might consider buying this low down here, because it does look good. It's considerable. It's absolutely considerable. This is a good low. A very good low. This is by far the low of before the market opens, in my opinion. And then this, it looks like it'll crack. But things can base for a while, so I don't exactly know. If I went long, it'd be for this little distal line to crack, which is not much profit potential. Where'd I have to put my stop at this low? Not even a 1-to-1. That's not even worth it. So I'll let this thing go. If it goes up, is there any place to short, like a holding level? I think here would be more so than here. This is just a sideways base and then fall off. This one's, the wick is closest to the leg in, which is my favorite. Means basically this is a holding pattern. 240 minute. That doesn't look that good. But in general, that's this entire area actually. Not the best zone because it took so long, but it is an overnight, so let's give it some. Let's just give it, just a little bit of deference. Okay. It's a lonely pivot up here too, though. This one's actually protecting free space. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't like any of these zones up here. These overnights are just so slow. Takes so long to release that it's just not even, it doesn't look right. But I know that they can work. I know. It just doesn't look right because this is a time-based chart. And it takes longer in the overnight. If anything, I'd be on like volume chart or something. I don't know. I don't look at them. I'll do volume profile. No, my volume profile. I might be able to do that. Of the overnight session. That might be a good idea. Let's see. What was today? 7:24. My start time can be balls to right now. 8:17. Let's see. See what happens. Okay. All right. Okay. So about the bottom of this is where the real volume is, and then it fell off, and then now it's having more volume in the pre-market. Okay. So right here at about 720s, which is down here, I think, right? Oh, I was thinking, oh, it's this one. This one, okay. Okay, I'll just dash that, because these are nonsense anyways. These distal lines aren't that good. So this is the area where a lot of volume took place. There's a lot of orders back and forth. What time is it? From balls to London Open at 2. All the way till 6:30. This is actually a very recent drop in price. Oh, wow. Interesting. Is this thing in a break range? Yeah, I think it's going to go up. No, I can't take the long, unfortunately. It puts me in a conflict of interest because I want to long down here. Where do I put my stop? Right here? It's possible. Then I get stopped out and then I get back in again. It's possible. I totally think this will go up. If I buy right now, it'd be... Yeah, it's not even close. It's a 0.5 to 1. Just not even worth it. Yeah, I thought I was going to do pre-mark, but there's no trade. I don't want to force it. It could go either way. Really. Really. Is Lil Peep still alive? He's dead. Dude. Why do all legends die young? That sucks. He went hard, bro. He went so hard. Oh, it broke. So it breaks the high and turns. Oh my gosh. That little distal line. High was 50. This high was... What? 52. 2 points. And then turns. Yeah. Send it. Send shorts. Send the shorts. 5 minutes left until the ball game. I'm willing to. I'm in. 5 minutes left. I'm fine with that. I'm getting in short for him. I'll take it. All right, 1991. No, excuse me, 1999. Oh my goodness, we're gonna count up time. I'm getting out probably at a 1-1 at 28. 28. I repeat, 28 should be my target. 28. 28. Oh my gosh, I think it touched it. Oops. Target hit. Target hit. I'm good with that. Because I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I didn't get that stop loss placement. I'm not sure. I didn't place my stop. So I gotta mark that. That was 824. That was a 30-second trade. $279. How much is that? That's 11.2 apples. That's about a 1-to-1. Can't say that shit. I won't illusion play that shit. Play that for the time I always played that shit. 5 minute 2-bar bubbling. Oh shit! It touched the bottom. I'm surprised. Oops. Excuse me, my language. I want to go long at this bottom. I've been wanting to do that. Hold on. It might hit at 8:30. That's a little close for 8:30 though. You ill. Make you rich. Make you this. I can make you that. Then, baby, I will make it back. Then I'll make it back. Baby, I will take me back. Dun, 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 dun. 1.75, this thing's gone. Oh my gosh, and now it's coming up all the way. Interesting. Very interesting. No, I didn't trail stop at all. I just had a target right away at 28. I had a target at literally a 1-to-1. Or a little, slightly more than a 1-to-1. All she want is payback for the time you always played that shit. Generally, this should work for a short right now. This should work for a short. I'm short again. From right here to here. Generally, because this is a break, this breakout worked. It should work just for a little bounce here. This high should be 52.25. I repeat, 52.25. My risk is 290. I repeat, risk is 290. Asking 35.75. I repeat, 35.75. 35.75. Oh no, it hit it. I should be out. Shit. My bad. My bad. Not fast enough, but I'm leaving it on. 290 for 370. 290 for 370. Asking Piz. My high should be 46.25. 46.25. 290. 290 to $50 risk now. 290 to $50 risk. 11.6 apples risk. $50 risk is now Piz. Piz is 2 apples. Where's my profit? Profit target is 370. I repeat, 370. That's a 1-to-1. It hit it before, and I just didn't freaking place my target in time. And now it's coming back. That's all right. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is zone number 2000. Century number. Century number. Beautiful century number. I have a decision to make. If this doesn't fill within 8:30, I'm probably getting out. It probably won't. Hold on. I'm risking 2 apples right now for 14.8. We're trying to capture that before 8:30. Yes, 8:29, 30 seconds. I'm out. Now let 8:30 happen. Reel back, let 8:30 happen. Excellent. Pre-market. Little bounces. I'm just like, the breakout happened. Anytime a breakout is retested, generally I'll take that. Not every time it'll work, but generally I'll take that for a small bounce at least. 5-minute demand open. Protected free space of 2. No, actually, yeah. Protecting extreme. I don't know. I don't know. All right, this thing might actually hit this bottom, and I'm still willing to take this bottom. Do you really want to? It's risky as hell, man. Heck, risky as heck. I would probably take this bottom. I really would. How about let's just do double risk on this thing. 11.8, 11 point, call it 12 width. Can you tell me how much to risk, please? Because I don't know right now. I'd go for a 3-to-1. 33A3. I'd go for a double. 3 contracts at that bottom. 3 contracts. Doesn't look like it wants to. Yeah, there it goes. It breaks the high. I gotta erase that. 2000 can be closed. Get it off my screen, please. Do you still want to take it? All right, this might work. Hold on, you got to do this one. 1.75, that's it. That's the most. 1999 can be closed. Take a picture. Look, I'm either going to get roasted on this bottom or it'll work. So I may be willing to take a coupon on it. I take 6 contracts at 17.25. 6 micros at 17.25. I'm in there. I'm in. My stop needs to be placed. I'm risking $123. It's either I'm getting roasted or not. $123. I'm either getting roasted or this thing's going to work. $123 risk. I did smaller risk because it's risky as fuck. Extremely risky. I'm out. There you go. Just lost just like that. 123 risk. That was done. I think it was worth it to me because it was a good low and I thought it was a good low. Sometimes these things can hold. That's 2001. $123 risk. $123 risk. $123 risk. 4.9 apples. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. I like that. Negative 4.9 apples. You're actually risking what you're supposed to be risking. That's awesome. Oh, wow. And it goes. See you later. See you later. That's where it's going. This was a 3-minute zone. Oh, man. I could have gotten in. What am I doing? Holy shit. This thing's running, dude. It's no surprise. I don't know why I didn't think of going short. No surprise. Wow. We're free right now. We're up 20 apples. There's just no point. This thing has so much room to go. It's just... I don't know why I didn't get in. No, I can't get in now. I'm just... Maybe if I mature even more, then I'll be able to get in when it's this low. I just can't figure that out yet. It just seems too down to get in. I seem too late. This thing's just dropping right now. I love catching bottoms too, but my friend, catching bottoms is difficult work and bloody work. Yeah, this thing is just garbage right now. Look at the 60. Look at the daily. Daily's just straight red. I mean, it's not hard to see that. Any large red days just are so bearish. Look at this one. Closes near its low. This one closes near its low. Anytime closes near its low. This one, the same range. I mean, what's the candle body right now? Or what's the range? Tell me the range, because is this an average range right now? I don't actually know. It's above average. It's approaching 1 standard deviation. So it is above average range at the moment. Not even candle body. Candle body's way more than it necessary. I know that. Let's just see candle body quick. It takes a little longer. It's over 1 standard deviation, approaching 2 standard deviations right now. This is a volatile day. There's no doubt. We can see some volatility. Volatility doesn't mean only up or down. It could mean just down. Look at this thing just stretch. I tell you what, if this thing keeps going down, I would be so happy to long down here. Down here in this line on that 120-minute split. No, that 480-minute split right there. That is just lovely. If that can go down all the way past this local distal line, I'd like that. That's just so far away, though. Can it do it? I'd be happy to catch that thing. Ugh. I'd be happy to catch. Let's do how many contracts, just in case it pops there right now. It's just highly unlikely. It still has to drop 80 points to get there. Let's just see how much that is. Just tell me. Just tell me that. 87.5 width of a zone. One contract would put 70 apples worth of risk. That's insane risk. 70 apples is how much? It's $1,700. You just simply can't do that. You can't. You can do a half. You can do 5 micros, because that's a freaking fat zone, dude. That's still 35 apples on this one zone. So if it goes 1-to-1 up here, you capture 35 apples. That's not including any add-ons in the smaller time frame. I don't generally do big time frame trades. My primary, about the vast majority, I did the data a while ago. I think it was like over 90% was 15-minute time frame and down. So that means very rare do I trade, especially a 8-hour chart like this, a split right here, protecting free space of 2, outside local distal line, arrivals of 2 or 3. That's good. Stretching its way down into my zone. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want, actually. But it needs to continue lower all the way towards my zone, so that's not necessarily going to happen. Seems to be catching some bids right now. Interesting. Okay. Comeback bar on the 3-minute. Interesting. Let's see where this 3-minute comeback bar goes. That's so far up just for a 1-to-1, dude. This is a monster. This is big, too. 22 points. It can happen. It's looking like it will, actually. to hold on to that bottom. Decaf, man. Only decaf. I don't do caffeine. Well, I use caffeine recreationally. I'm not a drug user. I abuse drugs when I feel like it. Only when I feel like it. I don't want it part of my life. I willingly choose to go into it. I don't let it take me. I try not to. This thing, comeback bar, just absolutely died. Oh my gosh. I mean, so this thing went down. It didn't have a top wick. Broke the high, turned green. This thing went up, thinking like this thing's reversing right now. And now it just got sellers just to pile on board and pushing it lower. This thing is bearish as can be right now. I'm in short. This thing's bearish as can be right now. I'm in short. I'm holding on to that thing if possible. I need to know my risk. This might be too much risk. I don't know exactly. My risk is not good. 61. I repeat 61. 61. I repeat 61. I'm risking 275 on this trade. Does not look good right now. 11 apples risk. Definitely 33.3 because I don't know how far it can go lower if it wants to. This is a zone because it's a holding split. Oh my goodness, 75% pivot in the zone here. 18. Move stop to pivot in zone, please. Move stop, move stop, move stop, move stop. As soon as you can, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. I'm going to add to my position. I'm in short. Added to my position right there. Oh my gosh, I just got freaking slayed. I just got freaking slayed on that add-on. I need to move stop to pivot in zone. I know, bro. I'm trying my hardest right now. 56. I repeat, 56 should be my stop. 56 should be my stop. Risking 175 on that one. 175, 175, 175. 175, repeat 175, repeat 175. 7 apples, Piz now. And I added on 843, I think 842 maybe I got in. 2002. 2002-1. Oh my goodness. This is not good. I didn't really take good pictures yet. And now 2002-1. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I'd hold on to this thing. I can't trail stop yet. I'm just holding and not trailing. My stop's at Piz. My stop's at Piz. 75%. This is MNQ short. This one, that was a zone. This one's a breakout. And my add-on was from here to here, which is 19.75. Repeat 19.75. Oh my goodness. That can be used as a stop now. 54.25, repeat 54.25, 54.25. Shit. 54.25, I'm saving a little bit on that. 54.25, get out that 54.25. Hands off. If it slices, it slices. I'm out. That's fine. If this thing was going to turn, it was going to turn. The low just got breakout bar preventioned. My add-on just completely slayed me. However, it's not the end of the world. I risked less on the add-on. Still not the best, but I risked less. I risked 6 micros, which is 9.6 apples on the add-on we lost. Negative 9.6 apples on the add-on, and then my original position I used original loss was 11, but I risked 7 with the Piz, so I lost in that one trade. I lost 16.6 apples. We had a possibility of going a lot further down though, just in case it went further. That's what we wanted to do. This was a 3-minute holding split. Protecting free space of 3 in trend. Swing. Oh, recency is 1-2. Magnitude is 1-2. X score is 1. Yep. Oh my gosh. I can't. That is dirty. That's dirty. That's just straight up dirty. That's dirty. It's still going. That's so dirty. I can't. No, I can't re-enter. I can, but I don't want to fight with it because then I'm like, oh, I lost twice and this thing's just jewing me right now. Just back and forth. Just playing with me. I don't want it. I don't want to be played with. I don't like being played with. I don't like being played with. Market loves to play with me. Play with anybody who wants to play. Loves to play. Hands off. Boundaries. Boundaries. This was the add-on was a 3-minute holding level creation. Protecting free space of 3 in trend. Recency is what? Oh no, let's do the swings. I mean, it's -3 right now. It's just -3. And then partial. Yes, partial Y score of what? 0.25. What about fold point? Yep, fold point Z score of what? 0.25. And it didn't do it. It didn't do it. It went 0.25 to 1 and that's it. And then stopped out. That's it. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, this has got to be a little bit of a bottom because this is too much playing around. So that add-on broke, but technically this zone is still in play. This is definitely some shit that's going on. Just some back and forth shit. We're up 3.3 apples on the session. I see that. I know. I see that up there. Look at that range. I see it up here. I'm just not certain of that this is a zone. It's just not. Unfortunately. I see the split. I see the free space. I see the trend, but it's just not a zone. It's a decent spot for it to bounce a little bit. I don't trust it on the short side, though, yet. I just don't trust it. I don't have any spot for it. Wednesday. My gosh, this thing can continue down, dude. I think it's going to continue down, bro. Let this thing rally, I guess. Oh, it broke. It broke. Yeah, that was just not a good trade. I'm glad it's deleted. I'm glad it's out of the picture. I just didn't work out. Just didn't work out. This might take longer than I thought to drop. This is just straight red. Is this a good bottom, actually? This might be a good bottom, dude. I honestly think it might be a good bottom. It might be a good bottom. I'm going to take demand open. I'm going to take a demand open on this. I'm going long. It's not bad. It's just not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad at the same time. That I'm going to take the long on this because it actually doesn't seem that bad. I didn't risk my whole account. No, don't have too much risk on this. I have, looks like 6 micros again. I gotta mark stop quick, but in general, it doesn't look too bad for a little bounce up, but we'll see. Actually, show the daily chart again. Or no, what was that time frame? 60 minute? Nope, not that one either. Heck if I know, actually. It was the daily. Yeah, it's daily. That's the time frame, 240 minute. That's a fine little bottom. I gotta mark. I gotta plant stop quick. My bad. I guess I'm neglecting the stop loss because I don't want to get stopped out. Is that right? Is that right? 21.5. Yeah. You better put that stop loss in place, my friend. 21.5. I'll just do the low. 219.5 risk. 219.5. Actually, that's 8.9 apples. That's actually a decent amount of risk. I didn't see that. I was just gonna go for 2-to-1. Straight up 2-to-1. This was a 3-minute demand open. Right? Or 5-minute? No, 3-minute. Yeah, this looks horrible right now. It looks bad. It looks easily like it's going to launch it. Tell you what. This looks bad. Oh my, it already went up there? Holy shit. Oh, I should have pizzed. Went 0.5 to 1 with a 25% pizz. I should have pizzed out. I'm just going to leave it right now. Must learn for these, I guess. Tree about to receive friendly bounty to Christ. Protect our risk. Must protect our risk. I'm letting it get stopped out. I'd add in at the high. I'm adding in right there and moving stop to pivot in the zone if it breaks upwards. If that doesn't work, it's not going to work. I'm just going to get out here then. I'm moving stop to Piz already. My stop needs to be at this low. 29 flat. I repeat, 29 flat. 129 risk. I repeat, 129 risk. 129 risk. 129 risk. I repeat, 129 risk. 130, let's call it. Piz is 5.2 apples. I'm out. We gave it a shot, and we did not win. That's all right. Yeah, look at that thing drop anyways. I'm happy I got out. Happy I got out. This demand open just could not work for us. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That is all done. 75% pivot in the zone. Nope, not really. We got out at 857. This thing just continues downwards. Why didn't I go short again? Why didn't I do that? Why do I find myself on the long side? This is strange. Whatever. Where's my long? Ooh, it's getting there. My long's at 455. Right there. Way down there. It's a long ways away, man. I can't believe this thing just held on. Completely held on. All right, a little too much Lil Peep. We need some happy songs. More happy. Or a little better. You don't want that candy, yeah. Damage, yeah. But I'm best again. I'm gonna get in long. I'm in long. Because I actually think it could go up from here. A little bit like this. This little low. This little low. Candy, yeah. Manny, yeah. Addies, yeah. Damage, yeah. I bet my medicine. Mama, hoping I'm in a chest again. I'm risking $70. $70. I repeat, 70. This is an extremely stingy lonely pivot. Like, this is the most stingy lonely pivot I've ever seen in my life that I've ever drawn. This is highly risky, which is why, hence 3 apples risk, and it's gone. It's already broken. And not just again. That's done. Oh, I gotta describe that trade. 3 apples risk, negative 3 apples. I was going 33.3. This was MNQ long. This was a zone. It was, believe it or not, a zone. It's a very, very, very tight, lonely pivot. 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 2004 zone number. Yep, that's right. This was a 240-minute lonely pivot. protecting free space of 1 or so, 2. I'd say 2. Lonely pivot. Recency 5-4. Magnitude 6-5. X10. Oh, arrival of 2. Stingy is all heck. Micro is all heck. Went 0 NA. Now's the bounce. I'm crying for so long. I'm facing the violence. Born to trying. I've been crying for so long. So, in a screenshot, whatever, I lost in going long today. I have lost 13 apples. I don't want to just kill my account on one area. I've done that too many times. Bro, this might actually get down to my zone. I would be pumped. Seriously pumped. I'd be risking... Fuck, man. This is a monster zone, but... I tell you, I'd be risking... One contract is fucking so much money, I can't believe it. But I'm that confident in it. And I can pivot in the zone if possible. Otherwise, what? It's just going to drop right on through? It could. 70 apples is just too much risk, isn't it? I'll risk 40 apples. That's the most I can do, man. That's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can give you. Tell me there's no point in trying. Now I'm on. I've been crying for so long. There's the bounce. Wow. 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 From Gilbert. Oh no, screw that. I want to listen to some rock. Such a banger, dude. Absolute bangor. Dear God, the only thing I ask to hold her when I'm gone away. 84.5. Tell me the person who became 330 risk. 330 risk. I'm lonely and I'm higher. Missing you all year, now I'm not around once again. I'm long again for an anti-demand open. Let me through, yeah, dear God, the only thing I ask. Hold the when I run around and I'm much too far away. Hold me, the person who became a friend. Hold me when I found her. Now I'm lost away, and I'm lonely, and I'm tired, missing you all year. Once again. No, 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 no. Say line down a and dry. Oh God, the only thing I ask of you is to hold the when I'm all around, far away. Tell me the best and everything. Of missing you all year. 94.25. 94.25. 135 risk now. 5.4 apples risk. 5.4 apples risk. I move stop to Piz. That's what I can do, man. That's all I can do. I'm out. I'm out. Look, if it doesn't want to do it, it clearly doesn't want to do it. So, if it was gonna work, the pivot in the zone would work. So that's what I think. So instead of risking 13 apples on that low, I risked 5, and I lost 5.4 again. I'm continually taking these 5 apple losses, continually here, and it's still ended up going well. I'm out at 9:09, 4-minute trade, and look at this thing rally now. I still think it could go up, but man, I already used that as my stop. Low is 94.25. Yeah, it stopped me out by a tick, and now it wants to rally. F you, bro. For real skis? Brahanskis? Dude, skis? Why you do that to me, skis? The games. This is just part of the game. Okay. You silly. It's just like, I don't know, some type of game. Chess? Nah, I don't know. At any point in time, this thing can continue its push down. Seriously, those smaller time frames look like there's something going on, but the day does not see that. The day is just clearly dark. At any point in time, this thing can lower. I'm ready to buy at this zone for sure. It would be 6 contracts. At 450 probably. I always want to get the best deal possible. Rolling now on a radio. Look at this just push lower, dude. Oh, man. Ain't got no F's to give, huh? It can't break a single one of these lines. This distal line tested 3 times. Rejects. Could not break. It formed another distal line. It tested multiple times on this one too. Reject. Break the low. Nope. Didn't break the low yet. I'm just waiting for those to break. To go upwards. But they're just holding right now. And it's not often that we see 2 in a row. Usually it's like, oh, this one held. Okay, this one held. I think this one will... It could be an anti-breakout, actually. Not going to lie. It could be an anti-breakout. I don't like buying right before my entry here, though. I'm at 55. I'm in at 55, 6 contracts. I repeat, 6 contracts at 55. If you can get me in at 6 contracts at 55, I'm a happy man. Oh, it's so far away. Still so far away. Still so far away. That one's done. Went 0.75. There's not much we can do, but we have been using our pivot in the zone as much as we can. And I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. Let's be patient here. This thing has just only gone down since the overnight. It's only gone down. US session is just pushing it further. I think we could catch it. I think we're going to catch it right here. In this little, let's see on the 30-minute. I haven't seen it. That's where it is. We're including a little bit of this bottom. Oh, wow. It's actually a decent bottom down here. Hold on. Lullaby. I think that's in it right now. Oh, my goodness. I want to go long. Dude, just let me go long. Can I go long, please? Then where's your stop, bro? If you go long, where's your stop? Tell me that. At the bottom? Okay. Literally at the bottom, you're asking to get stopped out. You can easily get stopped out if it's the bottom. How many times do you want to do that? Once, twice, 3. This will be the 4th time. Squash the bottom. You've seen the world. I'm going to have to wait for my zone, dude. That's what I'm doing. Even get paid. I said that sounds pretty good. It's forgotten. Lows sometimes happen where you wouldn't think it's the bottom, and then it becomes the bottom. Only when it moves far away from it. Only after the bounce you realize it's, oh my gosh, it's the bottom. It's very interesting. I'm in at 55 down here. Hopefully it can get there. Yeah, I can only do 6 contracts, 6 micros. And that's risking 40 apples. That's a shit ton. Tell me now, whenever we get out. Say I don't hate you, what I was gonna say to. Left to save. Whoa, whoa. Do, 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 do. This is what I would do. I'd go for basically a 0.75 to 1. Wouldn't you do more? I mean, yeah, I could, but this is the zone that I think it'll work. I think this will work. This will work at least for something. I would have to sit through that. You can. I've sat through things before. I've been doing still have. Whoa. I would get out at that point. That's just where I'm going to get out, so. That's where I'm getting out. That's where I would get out. Oh man. It might turn before entry. It's alright. It is what it is, man. We're down 11.1 apples. That's not true, though. Because we're down 222 bucks. That's... Oh. What? Oh, nice. It's 8.9 apples. So I guess 11 is good. Look at this rally. Yeah. It's possible, man. It's possible that this thing goes up past... This could be the bottom. I doubt it, but this could be the bottom. Tell me now, when we get out. I'm in short for an anti-breakout. I don't hate you, but I just wanna say, and there's something left to save. Whoa, whoa. 77 flat should be my target. Ain't you? 360 is my target. 14.4 apples. This is just a 1-to-1. Do you want to extend target, move target further, trail stop, anything like that? Not really. I'll use my Piz. 96.75. I repeat, 96.75 needs to be my stop. I repeat, 96.75. 96.75. We are risking $35. Do you want to hold on? Risking 1.4 apples. Who cares? I don't know, bro. You're making me feel uncomfortable. That's why we hold on to the trade. Because it's uncomfortable. You, my friend, just failed that mission. I know, bro. I failed that mission, but it's okay. It is what it is. I got a 1-to-1 out of it. It's gone 1.25 and counting. 75% pivot in the zone. Originally, I had how much risk on? Tell me how much risk. I got a hell of a coupon on that. I got a fucking hell of a coupon on that. I got a 25% off coupon at least. Your head in your head. 5.6 apples on that. That is a single risk trade. This is MNQ short anti-breakout. This was at zone number 2006. 2006, what a year. What a year that was. I don't know how old. I was not very old. Oh. I misplaced. 2005, I don't know why I didn't plant that. Must have happened too quick. Or am I off one? Yeah, you're off one, bro. That's 2005 too. You didn't plant 2004. Oh. Only in 2018. Hold on. I'm fixing it. And then drone, and then drone, and then roll in your head. I'm fixing it, my friend. My kind friend. Zombie. There you go. Cool. 2005, 2006, everything's planted and accounted for. 2006 was entered at, I don't know, 921. Oh, there you go. This is why we get out. Ha! You can say that every time, bro. You know it's not optimal. You know optimal is holding on to trades. You know that's optimal. You would have lost 1.4 apples. Big whoop for the chance to make 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 apples. So, you know. You know, man. I know. I know. Doesn't matter. We made 14.4 apples on it, so I'm happy about that. Risking 5. Then risking 1. 1 to make 14. That's a good just trade. This was a 3-minute anti-breakout off of a 3-minute 2-bar bubbling base. End of trend. Swing down of 3. That's it. We got out at 921, 920. Then we got out at the same day or the same candle. 1 minute trade or less. And now let's let this thing break out to the upside. That's unfortunate because our longs, our real long is down here. This is our real zone down here. Big time zone down here. In fact, I would probably smother it down this way, but that's where I want to be long. That's exactly where I want to be. This might take a while, though. It might take a while. Let's check my table here. I want to see if my puts and calls are in there now. Calls are in. There's a shit ton of calls. Is there no puts yet? There's no puts yet. Why? I must not have placed it. Let it run. Okay. Now it'll keep on going for a while. There you go. So I'm going to get puts and calls in here and then export it to Excel. And then in Excel, I'm going to look at prior to the assassination attempt, what happened to the options. All the options. I'm grabbing all the expirations. It doesn't matter. I'm not looking at expirations. I'm compiling all of them by strike. So all the expirations, doesn't matter when the person or whatever, the knower, if I was them, I would spread it out anyway. So I'm just compiling it all. See if we can see any suspicious activities. That's going to be interesting. So right now, I'm going to wait. It's just a waiting time. Because I don't want to long ahead of my longs down there. Right there. That's where my long is, and I'm going for a 0.75 on that. So I'm risking 40 apples on that bottom. 40. I'm catching this thing with 40 apples. If it doesn't work, I'm losing 40 apples. That's enormous. So actually, when I choose to move my stop loss up and pivot in the zone, or trail stop is very important. A very important one in that. This thing looks like it's going to break the low again. Or it could base. It's got to break low. It's pushing. And it does not pop. Does not pop. Time to get out. Be the death of me in the knees now. And dying to get out. I wonder what trend it is. She looks down to me. She looks down to me. Into by mistake. It's about surviving until we get a good trade. Surviving. All right. I'm looking for a 0.8. Unfair up the sound. Please now, I'm dying to get out. Ooh. Oh wow, what a demand open. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm going long. I have to, man. I have to. Look at that crazy demand open. Like, ruthless, bro. They were ruthless with that on that low. I'm just holding on them because that's what it looks like. Unreal. Wow. Okay, then. You know, that's what I was thinking. Like, this guy really does not want to go down then. It doesn't matter, though. We'll see. I mean, it can break at this point. Yeah, right after it breaks. This low's 68.50. I repeat, 68.50. 68.50. $360 risk. I repeat, $360 risk. Too much risk, sir. Too much risk, sir. 14.4 apples risk. Yeah, I just got roasted. Looks like I got roasted. 2007. No, I can't trail stop yet. It's at break even right now, so I can't do anything except accept the loss. Grin and bear it. Grin and bear it. That's what I'll do. I grin and bear it. I'm surprised that that actually worked. Or if that works. This zone right here, I'm suspicious of this zone, so I was willing to be long against it, but it might not be time yet. But that would qualify it as working, which is unfortunate. Enemies begun. That's the bed of my hand now. Stretching anatomy. Okay, I'll do that one. I'm not going to go long because this is when they tempt me to go long. It's like, it's turning up. Look at all the green bars. Higher highs, higher lows. Let's go. Ugh. But look at the daily chart, dude. Look at the daily. Look at how dark it is. That means they're trying to tempt people to buy just so they can squash them. And I've seen that so many times. And I am able to be squashed right now. So I do not want to add to my position. Do not want to add to my position. I'm just going to get squashed. I don't know if I'm going to get squashed. But I'm liable right now. I'm susceptible at this point. So I will not add to my position. But I will maybe if it starts rallying more. Like way more. But right now, nothing. I'm risking 14.4 apples. Down and down, down and down. The same thing. There you go. See, that's what happens. Tell you what, that's what happens. Not good. But give me two. This looks so dark right now. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Close. Close. Negative 250 bucks there. Negative 250. Negative 10 apples. Early exit. Because not feeling it. I got out because I just couldn't do it anymore. I just don't think it's going to work. But you know what? It might have been too early, my friend, because this thing still got guns to it. I can't believe it. It's still there. Wow. $9.34. I'm going to take a quick break. My entry is actually down here. My target would be 528. And my low would be 70 flat. $70 flat. That's a big zone right there. I can't believe this thing's bouncing again. I can't. Oh man. I think it will bounce. Interesting. We'll see. I am down. I'm down 7.2 apples. I think. But that doesn't make sense. I'm down $100. That's 4 apples. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's all right. I'll be right back. We are in. Wow, we made entry. Okay. We're in. We are in long with only 6 micros. Only 6 micros, but which accounts to 40 apples risk. I repeat, 40 apples risk, which is enormous. That's a monster trade. That's all I know. That is a monster risk right there. I know that. It doesn't seem big, but the zone is wide, so that's why. There it is. There it is. It's on the 240. Actually, that's a 480-minute split, 8-hour chart split right here, which is right there. I'm long, man. 87 wide. Yeah, I'm long, big time. 945. It looks like I got in. 2008, zone number 2008. Market collapse. Is that a bad thing? Maybe. Maybe that's some bad juju. This is a 480-minute holding split, protecting free space of 2. Outside local distal line, yep. Recency is 5.6. Magnitude is 5.6. X score of 10. Yeah. This is... Oh, arrival? Arrival is 3, man. Oh, we have 3. This is a big arrival. Strong arrival. This is a big deal. Big deal. I actually want to go more contracts, to be honest. It looks good. I know I shouldn't. I know I can't, pretty much. But this looks like a great spot for a bottom, in my opinion. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What do I know? It can slice through if it wants to. That would be unfortunate. But it would be more unfortunate if I had more risk on the table, wouldn't it? That's right. This is the arrival. Take a picture. All right, there you go. So what I'm risking on the trade is unreal amounts. I'm risking $1,017, which is 40.7 apples risk. My reward is at a 0.75 R. It's already planted. Oops. It's already planted, which is $879. Why I'm going for that? Because I think that there is going to be some retracement at the target area, which is up here. Up here. I think this target area, there's likely going to be some retracement there. I would go long, but I can't. I can't. I literally can't go long because I'm already long. I would like to go long more. Is there anything I can do? Not really, sir. Not really. Because you don't want to get roasted. I'll go long for a 5 contract ordeal. That means I'm long right here. And I'd probably have this as the width. I don't know. Something like that. That's going to be my trade. This is a completely intuitive. Just thinking that, all right, I think it's going to bounce, but I might be wrong. Do you think this should be in 2008 add-on? Technically, it is a 2008 add-on. It's attached to this zone, isn't it? Well, no, it's not, because I'm not building off of it. This is kind of separate. I think it's separate. That's what I think. 400 should be my stop. I repeat, 400. $400 should be my stop. Actually, no, I don't need that. What's the width on this thing? 28. 950, it looks like. No, 949. 2009 zone number. That was a 5 minute. I'm gonna have to say. $28 with 5 contracts. 28 with 5 contracts. Hold on. 5 contracts would be 11.2 apples. I'm risking 11.2 apples on this trade. $2009, yep. Yep. Got 11.2 apples on this thing. Nothing else I can do. If this thing wants to drop straight through me, it's just what's going to have to happen, I guess. As sad as that is. You know? That's so number 2009. Yep, good. Everything's set. Everything's set and solid. So what we're asking for is some type of bottom. This has already gone really deep into my zone here. It's already gone halfway in. If there's not buying very soon, there's just doesn't look like there's going to be buying. Darn. I can't force it. I have no control over that thing, man. I got no control. Alright, calls and puts are in too. Cool. Alright, now we need to bring this to a Excel file. That works. That should work. Good. It should be there. Now it's in the Excel file. And I can start working on it now. Oh my gosh, it's looking like it's gonna break here. It's considerable, man. It's considerable. This frickin' down move. Well, I'll tell you what. If this does bottom, we're gonna be definitely profitable. But if it doesn't and still continues lower, we're gonna lose 50 apples. If it goes up, there's a possibility of making 50. Just about. Probably more than that. But it certainly doesn't look that way. I picked this arbitrarily. Random stop placement. Yeah. Okay, so what we're trying to do is I can get the close out, the style out, the exchange out. We don't need that. What we need is I want to load them all up by strike. It doesn't matter which expiration. So what I think I can do, and data date. Data date's the most important, isn't it? The 22nd and 23rd, what? Hold on. I don't get this. I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. So 7/13 it happened. Let's say 7/1. I don't understand this whatsoever. Yeah, this doesn't work anymore. I've got to figure out what these dates really mean. All right, we have some little bottom. Do you want to pivot and zone it? Nope. I want as much space as possible, I think. I should pivot in the zone because that'll... I don't know. Look at this zone, dude. It's gotta bounce. It's gotta bounce. Isn't it? Right? Why wouldn't it bounce? I'd take this breakout. This is risky, but I'd take. Do you really want to add to the longs? Do you seriously want to add to longs? How about you bring your stop up then? Fine, I'll do that. I'm in long. My stop loss needs to be there now. This low needs to be my stop loss. 22.25. Repeat, 22.25. 22.25. 22.25. 330 risk. 330 risk. I repeat, 330 risk. 330 risk. This one. Oops. 330 risk on this add-on. $330 risk on the add-on. Oh, you gotta mark that. That's where you carried your stop. Thank you. Trail stop. 330 risk. I repeat. This is 2009-1. We added to our position and we trailed our stop at the same time. $330 risk. I repeat, $330 risk. Can you mark that, please? Roger that. 13.2 apples risk on the add-on. 33.83. This is a micro or narrow. I'd call it narrow. based on this range that we're experiencing. This is 2009-1. This is a 3-minute. Hold on. It's a breakout long. This is the most risky part of the trade right now. It's infancy. The infancy is always the most risky, at least in this situation. This is now my stop loss, which is what stop loss according to this zone. This zone is at basically almost proximal line. I'm going to call it 25% trail stop. Trail stop at 25% because a 3-minute breakout distal line. What's 25% of 11.2? 2.8 apples. We're risking 3 apples on that. We're risking 3 apples on that, and then we're risking 13.2. So we're risking 16.2 apples. Increased our risk by 5, but we increased our profit by a shit ton. Excuse my language. A lot more. Hold your horses. I've got to write down this trade. It is a 3-minute, 2-bar bubbling, protecting free space of 1 in trend. Nah, not protecting free space. In trend, swing up of 1 against a -3. So it's basically counter trend. Narrow. Very counter trend. Very counter trend. Extremely counter trend, yes. This thing looks like it's gone 0.25 to 1. The int, no. Int on the 5-minute did not. Int on the 5-minute is gone, looks like 0.5 to 1. With a 50% pivot in the zone. And I didn't even care. 75% pivot in the zone. I carried my stop to 25% of the zone. So just past the proximal line, I'll get stopped out. If I get stopped out. Obviously, I'm always hopeful. Right now, we're risking 16 apples on this trade. But if this thing were to go up, I tell you, if this thing were to, I mean, rally, that would be this place to rally, right? I could be wrong. But if we see any rally at all, we'll be in good, but I don't know. It's real close to stop loss now. We're about to get stopped here. It'd be 10:03. Wait, just wait. Three apples plus 13.2. My stop loss should be in place on both of them. Right there. Yep, it's nearby. On both of them, it's nearby. My stop loss can be moved again on this low. 23.5, repeat 23.5 just to save a nickel. 23.5, I'm fine with that. Yeah, there's my stop. I moved it to the current bar's low. This is basically, if it doesn't rally pretty much now, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna be in this trade. Stopped out. Stopped out. That sucks. Certainly sucks, bro. Stopped out. I'll let this thing break lower if it wants to. It broke by 1 tick. That sucks. So -3 apples on the first original trade, and then the add-on I got -13.2. Which it's okay generally because, at least I think it's okay because if it were to rally, we would have been looking great. We would have been just fine. So the risk reward is there. Technically, this trade is still going. Still waiting for the buy if there ever is gonna be one. My stop loss is there. My target is there. Everything's good. I don't know. I don't know. No one seems to want to buy this thing. Weekly chart, impressive. Monthly chart, impressive. Daily chart, very impressive. I still think this is a buy. I don't know why. I don't know why I still think it is a buy after keep on losing. We're down 24 apples. However, we have 40 apples on the table. So basically going to be, if this thing goes down, we're going to be 60 apples. 60 freaking apples down. As this thing continues lower. Nope. My friend, my friend. No one there, eh? Is there no one want to pick this up with me? Is there no one? No one wants to pick this up? You've got to be kidding me. I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy again for an anti-breakout. I know. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. You're crazy. Well, 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 I know. Perhaps I am. But that's an anti-breakout that I'm willing to take. That is an anti-breakout right there. Is no one want to pick this up with me? Why doesn't anybody want to pick it up? There's no one here that wants to pick it up with me. Yes. I guess I will be alone then. I'll be alone. I'm happy alone. That's what I'm doing. I'm picking this thing up. And we'll see where it takes me. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Let's take a look at the risk. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Holy smokes. I am buying this chart. Wow. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Oh my goodness, I'm buying this chart. Doesn't look good. No, it doesn't. I would think that it needs some type of retracement, but and this is the way this is where it would be, in my opinion. That is all the pictures I need. Now go to the MTF, which is the 30-minute anti-breakout. MNQ long. anti-breakout. We got in at 10:09. 2010 zone number. This is an anti-breakout, somewhat wide, but the width on this trade is about here, about 31.75. I did 5 micros. So that means it is 12.7 apples risk. 12.7 apples risk. This is very good risk. Very good. Not too much. Not too much. I'm probably going for a 3-to-1. Probably going for a 3-to-1, which is 13. I repeat, 13. 13. Which would be 13. That's where it would be. Oh my goodness. Doesn't seem like anybody wants to be around. Seems like I'm alone. I cannot believe it. Nobody wants to pick this up. All you have to do is just press sell. Sell short, and that's all you have to do today, I guess. Really? There's nothing else? That's all you have to do this whole entire day. Doubtful. I just don't think so, mates. I don't think so. Right now we are risking unrealized 53 apples on this bottom. That is the most extreme risk I can do. I really can't. I'm all in here. I can't do anymore. I'm not all in, but like, you know, this is way too much risk. I can't do anymore. Can't. Cannot do anymore. I can tell you that from there to there, 102, 102 points I'm asking for, which would be 41 apples. Reward. It would be. If it went up to 3R. Because that's what I'm asking for, 3R. Quite far away, yes. It's quite far away. 13, let's take a look at that, where that would be. Let's take a look at 13, which is up here, right there. Take a look at the daily chart. That would be a good pullback, a really good pullback. With the volatility, why wouldn't we have a pullback of some ferocity? Ferocity. Problem is, it just has to happen now, which may be a problem. My stops should be in place. I should have 5 somewhere. No, I only have 6, don't I? Yep, I need to place my stop yet. This stop on the 30-minute would be here. 380, I repeat, 380. Man, oh man, this is not actually that far away. I might stop there and might stop there. Nothing else I can do. Nothing else I can do. This 5-minute int is done. 1.5. 2009 can be closed. There you go. That's it. There is no one buying. No one seems to be with me right now. This is crazy. I've been in this situation before, and it's hopeless. It's just hopeless. It's dreary, and you just get stopped out. So I think that's what's gonna happen. But I can't do anything else. And that's it. We'll account for it at the end, but we have our stop losses in place, and that's it. That's all we can do. Yep, it looks like there's nothing here for me. I'm pretty sure I was wrong on this then. Because there ain't nobody around. Where is everybody? Look at that. Ugh. There ain't nobody around, is there? Wow. No one's buying this split. Or if they're buying it, they're just losing like me. Wow. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. That's 40 apples, and then that's 13. So 53 apples. L, if this gets stopped out, which it's very, 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 very close to. Yeah. No, I will not move my stop loss. That is 100% no. 100% no. All right, let's see what this gets in as. So data date is from July. Let's do an expiry like far out. There's only 7. Yeah, 12/20. So long ones. So 7/1 to 7/22. 7/1 to 7/22 is data date, and that means it changes volume on those days. Does it do that? Yes, it changes volumes. Okay. So that means each and every day, July 1st, this was the price of the put. The next day, this was the price. The next day, this was the price. The next day, this was the price. And this was the volume during the day. So that means from July 1st leading up to July 13th are the days leading up to it. I think I can include probably more. I'd probably do, I don't know. I mean, July 13th was when the shit went down. And I'm stopped out. Oh, that's tough, bro. That hurts. That sucks. About to get stopped on the next one, too. I'm just going to let it be for my last picture. Ah, that's tough, man. So July 13th was when the shit went down. So I'm going to do, let's say, a month before that. Let's say 6/17. Let's say 6/17. I'm down with that. Let's do that. And I'm out. I'm out of all trades now. 6/17. That sucks, man. Okay. 6/17 all the way to it. That's fine with me. Cool. And it's counting. Okay. Yeah. So this one, it broke. It totally broke, and it didn't break by much now, but it touched my stop loss. And there you go. And that is it. 2008, the 2008 collapse. Zone number 2008 is dead. It's dead. 0 NA on that. Wow. Just straight up 0. It went 0 NA. 0. 1026, and then the 30-minute anti-breakout right here was broken as well. And that was 2010, looks like. Just could not stop. 0 NA. at 10.25. Yep. Wow. So negative 12.7 apples, negative 40.7 apples. We are down 77.8 apples right now. 77.8 apples. Is that right? Pretty much. We're down 17.42, which is 70 apples. Oh, man. That's just so rough, dude. That's rough. I don't know why. Well, I just couldn't buy. Just couldn't buy. No one was buying. And now it wants to, huh? That's what usually happens. Do, 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 do. All right. Well, I'm going to take a break and I'm going to come back. Well, I don't want to miss this bounce, but I'm going to have to, bro, because it could just keep on sliding downwards. And I can't trade forever. So I'm going to end this sesh, and then we're going to start again whenever I want. Probably afternoon session. We were up 26 apples at one point. That's probably our high. Yep. We're done at 10.28. 26 apples was our high. What's our low? Max loss would be where we are now, 74.3, negative 74.3. That's our close, negative 74.3. With commissions, it's negative 77.8. US dollars is negative 1,742 bucks. Done. The low is negative 74.3. How many trades? 14. Just a poor day. Just a poor day. All right. We are going to let this thing buy without us. That's what sucks. But we're going to come back at some point today, probably, and see what happens. All right. All right.